Hi, my name is Barrett Lee, and I'm the minister at First Presbyterian Church in Boonville, New York. It makes me sad to think about the pain that my fellow Christians have inflicted on LGBTQ people. Some of these Christians claim to speak for God, but they're wrong. Some of them say horrible and hateful things about you and God, but they're wrong. Some of them condone acts of violence against you, but they're wrong. The God I believe in and the Jesus I love would never hurt you or hate you because of your sexual orientation. We, as Christians, have a lot to be sorry about when it comes to the way we treat our LGBTQ sisters and brothers. And so, on behalf of Christians everywhere, I want you to know how sorry I am for the pain that we've caused. I also want you to know that it gets better. There's a story in the Bible about the prophet Elisha, who was being chased by a group of people who wanted to kill him. And Elijah had a friend with him who was really freaking out. And he said, "What are we going to do? These guys are going to catch us and they're going to kill us." But Elijah is perfectly calm. And he says, "Don't worry. There are more for you than there are against you." And then he prayed that God would open his friend's eyes. When Elisha's friend looked around, suddenly he could see angels surrounding them on every side. There was no way that these bad guys could get anywhere near them. They were protected, they were cared for, and they were loved by God. It's the same way with you. Even now, Christians everywhere are starting to take a second look at their Bibles and ask some good, hard questions. One by one, even priests and pastors are stepping up into their pulpits and preaching that God loves everyone. Whole churches are even opening their doors to their LGBTQ neighbors. The United Church of Christ and the Metropolitan Community Churches are pioneers in this regard. Also, the Episcopal and Lutheran churches have already made significant steps in the direction of inclusivity. And even churches that aren't fully there yet have groups within them, groups like More Light and Dignity USA. And these groups are working to build a community of LGBTQ Christians, and they're working to change things for the better in their own churches. If you're not a Christian, there are other groups like Keshet for Jews and the Al-Fatiha Foundation for Muslims, and these groups are advancing the cause of LGBTQ equality in their own faiths as well. Wherever you are, stay involved and stay active. Don't give up on your faith, but don't give up on yourself either. God loves you. God made you the way you are, and God does not make mistakes. If you're struggling, I pray that God will open your eyes and show you that there are more for you than there are against you. Thanks for listening.